back to today's stream. I happened to forget what I was gonna say. I'm eating my own hair. I'm not completely sure what we're going to be doing this stream. I just felt like streaming, so I clicked the button, and then I realized that I didn't actually have a plan for what I wanted to be doing, so I was like, okay. Because I'm home alone, I'm not babysitting, and I've got my dad beater shirt, so, or wife beater. I don't know, maybe I want to throw hands with some dads, okay? Who really cares? Crap. I got curtain things. That alone was my computer password. Man, that really, really hurt my soul. Okay, my hip is itchy. Okay. Load. It's not doing a very good job for loading. Load. Okay. I keep getting like random, like a sharp feeling in the one ear, like on my eardrum. It feels like somebody's taking like a stick and poking my eardrum, and it'll hurt for a couple of seconds and then it'll disappear, and it's so weird. Okay. Let's see, what is the where? Stream 7 days in a month. I've only streamed 3. So I gotta catch up on that. Stream 8 hours in a month. I've streamed 5.1. Okay, wait. I think somebody's in my house and I'm supposed to be home alone. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna just do a little bit of that. Okay. False alarm. I forgot that our door was broken and makes sounds like it opens, but it didn't. And it scared me because I'm like, one, it's either like a family member, because we have family that live very, 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 very close. I mean, like, we're on the same property. Or it's the crackhead neighbors that just broke into my house to steal the alcohol that's in the house, because why not, right? I'm locked and loaded. Okay. Oakley dokley. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. What can we do? I wonder, okay. So I was cleaning my desk because it looks like I had taken a bucket of junk and just whoosh, whoosh, all over my desk. Right? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I was sitting here thinking, like, oh, what should I do? Blah blah blah, like, right? I'm wondering, I'm wondering if I have comments turned on my videos on YouTube. Okay, I think they're on. 90% sure. Frick. I've got like mosquito bites like on my arms, on my legs, on my feet, and it sucks and it's so freaking itchy. And this is like, actually, now that I look at it, I don't have my background light on quite a bit. Wow. Whoa. Wait, I've been at this for over a year. Holy moly! That is not that surprising, but wow. Isn't that crazy? My everything is itchy. I can't. I want to tear off my skin, make a silicone mold of my skin, and crawl into a new pair of flesh. Okay. Cause there's some like shorts and stuff like on YouTube that have gotten like 1,000 views, right? And it's like, oh, it's like that stream where I had stop freaking clicking on things. I don't want you to do that. What? I'm like, I wonder, okay, wait, what's the video that is gone, that has done the best? How do I see that? How do I see that? Videos, popular. The one where I say I'm dying mentally, and I streamed for 2 hours, and it was a figure of speech. Actually, I had a mental breakdown. like not yesterday, but the day before that. Because I've not been doing very good research. Oh, and sorry. The comment on the I'm dying mentally stream is Jesus loves everyone. Didn't expect that one. But hey, thanks. I needed that. I'm not religious. I don't have any religion. Not atheist. I'm just existing in the void, man. My one uncle, he's religious. And I'm doing this because, like, if you're a Christian, there's, like, you can't do a lot of stuff, like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not sure all of it, because I'm not, like, with that religion. But, oh, hi. But he's like, Christians aren't alcoholics, yet he sits there and he can down a 24 case of beer by himself in one night. If that's not the hell are you? My alcoholic uncle that says he's a Christian, but everything he does is this a podcast? No, it's just I don't know what else to do. All I can do is sit here and yap, right? But like, I'm getting sidetracked. Originally I was looking at my YouTube channel and like, oh, what video is doing best? And it's the one where I captioned it, I'm dying mentally. POV, a little cry for help. I'm gonna guess your age though. Okay. You know, I used to have a, like, what's it called? I used to have a different stream. No. I used to have a different streaming account, and then for some reason it got banned, and I'm not too sad because I was still, like, starting off. You know, you're supposed to help me. Oh, no, you said you wanted to guess, so I'm letting you guess. I'm so freaking paranoid. Older or younger? Younger. I think I got reported. I believe I started streaming when I was 13-ish. If that helps. The crackheads are coming. That's what it feels like when I'm like, I have pretty decently bad paranoia when I'm alone. And I was just like, I woke up at like 2 hours ago actually, and I don't know what time it is for you guys, but for me it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm hearing stuff. Hello? There's somebody in my house. Listen, I know I'm a white person and I'm supposed to go check that shit out, but I don't wanna. It's my little brother. Yeah? It's my little brother. Oh my god. Was that you walking around whistling? Oh, why do you back up here? Why do you have butterflies? What's that? Oh, one's dead? Why are you back up here? Because why? Molly said what? So did you tell Uncle Dylan that she's being right to you? Yeah. Did you walk up here? You got it from Molly told him that she told you that he can hate them. Then she didn't tell him. Well, then why are you saying no? You just bullying. You have to tell somebody, girl. Okay, did you tell her that all those things were true? Why? I'm trying to figure out why. She's bullying you. You have to tell people. Oh my god, goodness. Okay, well, I'll be in my room, turn on a show. Have you eaten lunch? Well, are you hungry? Okay. Holy, I be fuming. I be fuming. So my little brother comes up here, right? My cousin, she's not being too nice. She's, I don't know. But he was like, well, she just told me, she told me that I hated them, and I don't. And she's been, like, bullying him. Like, he's a little fucking kid. He doesn't, like... But he did walk into the house randomly whistling, and it scared the shit out of me. I would have scared him even worse if I had, like, did I? No. I thought I grabbed my knife and brought it with me. Yeah? Why do you need scissors? He's 6, and she's like 13. Yeah, the knife. Yeah? He needs paper. He needs scissors. He's 6. He's not supposed to be using these things. What? What are you doing? Okay. He scared me so bad. Okay, back to what I was saying. My cousin's been bullying him, and so when he was down there, not too long ago, he walked, I was at my friend's house, and as I was getting picked up, I got into the vehicle. My mom looks at me and she goes, "Your cousin told Liam," my brother, "to lick a deodorant stick that she had wiped on the dog's ass as a game. And she got in trouble. She said she did it. We don't know if she did it. But, he's 6. And that is just so fucked up. Why would you do that? I mean, he can't even tell you no, because you're, so much bigger than him. And when I was told that, I was disgusted. I couldn't. I threw up in my mouth. No person in their right mind would do that to a little kid. Right? I know. We're this close to sending her to the nut house. So close. But yeah. And just now, she was saying to my brother, "Oh, you hate everybody here." And Liam came home, and he was pretty sad. I'm so tired. Yeah. I've got makeup on, you can't see. I'm so freaking tired. My eyeballs hurt. Hey, wait, I'm really close to 100 videos on YouTube. Nice. My face is so freaking itchy. I'm floored, disgusted, and I'm just whoa. But yeah, I was thinking of streaming on YouTube too. Right? It's yuck. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. La, la, la. I got a haircut, and okay, would this look good on me? Okay, I'm asking for opinions, right? So I got curtain bangs, so I go, hold up. Okay. You're not styled right now, but it works. So I was thinking, right, of taking my I want to dye my hair, and I was oh well, what could I do for my hair, right? And I was well, I want to dye my head blue, right? Not I could almost qualify for a spot in the Blue Man Group, right? Just gotta shave these eyebrows. Dye my skin blue. He keeps scaring me. Man, buddy. What are you doing?
Doing stuff with my thing.
Okay. Okay. But I want to dye my hair blue. It's at the bottom. But do a peekaboo underneath, right? A different color. Well, I know they'd probably have more than that, but like that, and my bangs a different color. I was thinking doing a black peekaboo and black bangs with the rest of my hair blue. Like a dark blue, right? So I'd like not bleaching. Do we think that would look good? Right? Do we think? Guys, do we think that would look good? Probably. When? So you're saying it won't look good? So it won't look good. So is that what we're saying? No, I'm just saying if it doesn't, I'm not saying. So, but do you think it will? You think it'll look good? Okay. Because I was like, because I like having the ability to change styles, right? So I look like a wife beater right now because I beat so many women. There's a mosquito. That's the thing. Oh, he was trying to get under my sheets last night. Where did he go? Okay. But I'm like, I missed. Okay. I'm forgetting. The mosquito distracted me. Okay. No, I'm losing it the more I try to remember it. No. Let's talk about mosquito. Mosquito distracted me. Hair, clothing, styles. Okay. So, like, I've dyed my entire head blue quite a few times. I'm sitting here, it's like, well, I'm not completely sure about the black, but I mean, it would add I don't know, pizzazz, because you see people with their heads dyed blue. Oh, look, I've got blue hair, I'm so cool. But I take these bits and dye them black so they actually stand out, right? So because sometimes when it's just like that, you can see it but you can't really, so I think it'd be cool to be able to see those bits, right? Because I'm so cool. I'm so cute. I'm the cutest kid at the party. My back's itchy. Oh my goodness. I have so many. Oh no. I scratched that open. Ooh. Flexing on you? What? No, that big. Like right there. I just scratched that open. That really hurted. I feel like I'm having a stroke. What can we do? Because I feel like I'm being boring. Right? I'm being boring. Okay. Think. I'm using my brain. My brain is working. It is pumping so much fluids. I mean, I could bake a cake. We like baking, but my brother's up here and I don't want to catch him like that, bruh. I could bake the cake in my room. No, that's even dumber. They don't call me Dumb and Dumber for no reason, right? Okay, what can I do? Usually things just come to me, right? But right now, they're not really hitting me in a good spot. I need to go back to therapy. Hello?
Can I come in?
Why?
Because.
But I'm doing something.
Where's my phone?
Your phone?
Yeah.
6-year-old. Let's see. I will.
Let me in.
No.
Let me in.
No.
Let me in.
I'm just not gonna answer you. Like, see, if it's me, like, you know, being rude to him, then it's like, yeah, I have a right, because he's my brother. But like, anybody else, no. I don't think your phone is in here, bud.
I lost it.
You lost it.
It's in there somewhere.
It's in here somewhere. You really think? Oh, my floor is so, like, it creaks so much because the floorboard's like right there. Oh, I stood up too fast.
Do you have my phone?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No?
That's what I said the first time. Oh, it's right here.
Dang. Now my butterfly can watch me play.
He captured butterflies. And he's taken them captive, right? I feel bad for the bugs he catches because it's not like he's being like super nice. Oh, look, here's a nice cage. Here's a nice flower. He goes, no, I'm gonna put you in a little cup just that big, right, and close you in with a paper lid. And poke the holes with giant scissors while you're still in there. Pray to God you dodge him. It hurts me. It hurts. Wait, did I gain a follower? So I was at 143. Am I at 144 now? Training them to be ninjas. Exactly, ninja bugs. Did I get, no, I'm still, why did that say 140? That's weird. Huh. Okay. I really want to watch, like, Steven Universe, the show, because it seems to have, like, good music and a good storyline, right? But I can't, like, watch it on Netflix, and Netflix is the only thing I have. And I've had, like, songs stuck in my head, and some songs, even that I'm, like, listening to, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is good music. It'll, like, just randomly be, like, not, it'll randomly just be from that show, and it's like, whoa, well, I didn't expect that one. I'm trying to, like, put an X in this mosquito bite. I don't know when I got this mosquito bite or where I got this mosquito bite. But they're horrible. Oh, I painted my nails. So preppy. Preppy McPrepperson. I like this pinky. It's got a little bow on it. I don't paint my nails a whole bunch. Now that I'm thinking of it, I probably should. Because I have an anxious habit of chewing my nails. Alright. Those are never fun. freaking my leg is so itchy. I'm like itching it with my desk. It's even worse. My desk is made out of metal. You know, I'm allergic to certain kinds of metals. When I told my boyfriend this for the first time, he thought I was being dramatic and was like, "Are you a gold digger?" And I was like, "What? No. I can't wear cheap metals because I have extremely sensitive skin. So, like, certain lotions I can't use on my skin. Actually, I have one lotion that I can use. It's, like, right here. Galaxo-based moisturizing cream. It's my favorite. I put it on my arms. And, you know, it really sucks being allergic to certain metals and, like, cheaper metals. Because there's, like, a lot of cute earrings, right? That are cheap metal. That I can't wear. Because of that specifically. Oh, yeah. Oh, watch me contort. Oh yeah, I'm all nice and shiny now. Shiny. That's the stuff. But yeah. Frick my freaking chunkiest life, bro. Put. Now, like with mosquito bites, I like to layer, like, this lotion, and then, what's it called? There's a thing for mosquito bites, and it makes the mosquito bites go away. Not, like, go away, but it stops the itch. And it's not after bite, it's like a pink cream. Not cream, it's a liquid. Oh yeah. Massage that knee real good. Okay. I check my tag. My mother should be home really soon. And then when she gets home, I skedoodle because she don't know that I do this because I'm bad. Ooh, I'm so bad. Okay. Oh, I'm doing TikTok now, cause I forgot how old I was, and my mom, like, I walked up to my mom and was like, "Mom, can I do this?" And she looks at me, she's like, and I go, I am, like, blank age after all. and she was like, "Only if I approve the video first." And I was like, I was kind of flabbergasted because I expected a swift punch to the throat and go sit in your room. No, I'm just kidding. I'm partially kidding. She wouldn't do that, but she could do it with her eyes, and it's not nice at all. It's kind of scary. She's scary. Very scary. I thought it was itchy. I have so many freaking allergies, it's not even funny. Did you know, fun fact, I am allergic to mosquitoes. Now, when I tell people this, right, they'd be like, "You're not allergic to mosquitoes. You're lying. We all get bumps from mosquitoes." Now, let's see. I have a big one on my foot. Same size as my eyeball. And it's just finally going down. And my foot is like, it's like my foot surfaced and then it sticks up like that on my foot. Right? And it's like, it's really itchy. And then on my arms, like the one that I just scratched open, has been there for a week and originally was this big. Right? And then I had one like a month ago on my neck that went away like 2 weeks ago. And it like blew up really big and was pressing on my throat and I could barely even breathe. Right? And it's just, I like when I was little, I'd tell people that. I'd be like, I'm allergic to mosquitoes. And they'd be like, no, you're not. And then in grade 5 or 4, I can't remember when, I was hospitalized because a couple mosquitoes bit the one side of my face and my eye was swollen shut and everything was just puffed out. Real fun. And then I got like bitten like on my ear or like on the side of my face. And it like swelled up, and I'm like, cause I've never had to take Tylenol for those or like Benadryl, and my mom got like a really gross Benadryl, like, and I smelt it, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not taking that, and she goes, Layla, you're gonna die. Drink some, and I was like, this smells like bleach, and I don't want to know what bleach tastes like either, so, and I did end up having to use an inhaler quite a few times that night. But aside from that, we're oakley dokley. So freaking slime. What is that? Sorry, I'm not all here right now. Freaking summertime depression hits hard. And when I say it hits hard, I mean like it feels like I'm being run over by a lawnmower. My emotional is that my emotions are being run over by a lawnmower. Just kind of like like, you know. I know I need to go back to therapy, but I don't have the willpower to. Which is not good. Like at all, right? You know, I figured if we name well, technically it's not clickbait because I've mentioned my mental health quite a bit throughout the stream. If I go mental health is going downhill, I'm quoting myself. I feel so sad. But I don't want to like pour this out all on you guys, right? Cuz you know, recently I've done the math. And I'm like, yeah, people feel comfortable talking to me about their stuff and, like, how they don't feel good. Why not? You're good for talking to, making me laugh, making you laugh. Depends, you know. Like a while ago. Okay, wait, I'm getting off track. I'm going to say it really quick. A while ago, I found out that I think in the UK, they don't have Walmart. And I'm still floored. Or is it in the US? I don't know. How come? Don't get trapped in your own head. I know. It's just, you know, I used to talk to my friends, right? And it's like, well, one of my friends, like they've got enough stuff going on. Another one of them is, like, not doing too well either, but she's in therapy, so she's oakley dokley. And she's all better now. But I don't want to put any pressure on her. The one friend, I feel like she told me that she told her parents something that I told her that was like private to me, and so I was like, yeah, no, I'm shutting that down. Another friend said that he just couldn't handle it. I just kind of stopped talking to me. Not like stopped talking to me completely, just stopped letting me talk. And my poor boyfriend was like, it stresses me out really badly. So I've, like, for the past, like, 6 months, I've been just stuck in here. And it's pretty horrible. It's, like, and, like, I tried to tell my mom, like, oh, I'm not doing good. And I'll even walk by her and say, man, I really need to go back to therapy. But I think the way that I say things makes it seem like a joke, and I'm not trying to make a joke, like, at all. And it's really hard because I feel like people don't take me seriously because you're a teenage girl, blah, 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 blah. You say to yourself, okay, nothing matters. Well, exactly. Well, I've come to that conclusion. Like, no matter how hard I try, nobody's gonna, like, grasp that I'm actually asking for help and not just trying to be funny when I ask to go back to therapy or when I say that I'm not doing good. So yeah, those are like late night thoughts, and I'm not sure if I think it in the way you're meaning it. But like to now I've just summed it up to it's not going to get better, right? People will the reason I got into therapy, like, you just, yeah, I know, and it's like, it's hard because I don't have like a lot of friends that I'm comfortable talking to. I have no friends now that I'm comfortable talking to about, because this, like, my brain's like, they've got it harder than you, or they don't need your stress, they don't need your baggage, and that's the thought process. And I've adjusted up to, I'm not getting help no matter how hard I try, and I'm gonna eventually die with this, right? And also, like, I know that I probably need to be medicated, but cause I've got just a freaking rainbow of problems, right? My mental health issues, quite a bit of anxiety, depression, and now I've recently been like, I have ADHD, memory loss, might be resolving from those, but I also have traumatic memory loss, and yeah, it's just not fun. It can be hard to talk to friends. Yeah, I know. And so, it's like, it's frustrating in a way, right? Cousin's texting me. It scared me. And it's like, I would just love to have somebody I'm comfortable, like, with, just spill everything that I'm thinking. I wonder if I can open Snapchat on here. Because she also does watch my things, right? Log into Snapchat user. Okay. Successfully logs into Snapchat. What? Oh, it worked. Word, bro, word. Chat. There's no new chats in here. It's a lie. Nice. Okay. What was I talking about? Memory loss. Wait, no, I'm struggling now. I got distracted and now I can't remember. But your social problems, yeah. No, I don't. I actually find it hard personally making friends because I think so lowly of myself. Like I've made a couple friends actually recently. Okay, just two. One of them is going to a different school, so, and the other one is like I'm friends with, but I'm not friends with. Like I'm like one of them actually trusts me enough to confide in me. You just need to pair your memory loss with your depression and just forget you're depressed. Yeah, actually, it works sometimes. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I'm so happy. And then the smallest thing happens, and then everything around me crumbles. It's like an insanely overcooked cookie that's just hella dry, right? And it just goes, and then it all comes back. I'm like, oh man. And I'm growing up in a one-parent household. Because I lost my father when I was really young, so that's where, like, the traumatic stuff comes from, and I've had bad things happen to me personally. So it's all, like, a mixture, and the memory loss kicks in really freaking hard, because I'm like, man, and then my, like, boyfriend or friends will be like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this with my dad, and I was like, oh, that's cool, and then it clocks, I was like, oh, yeah, I used to have one of those. But hey, my mom's been dating actually, she just found a really, like, I like him. He's amazing. He's so kind. He's got kids of his own. And the people my mom dated before, let it all out, yeah, okay. So the first one, right? Crackhead. Hid it for a very long time, did crack in our shed, we found out, and then we moved out. We went for occasional visits because it's my brother's father, right? So, and then his, like, this guy lived in the basement of another person's house, and their son had something wrong with him, but he was my age, and he was like, oh, do you want to see my bedroom? So he invited me up to his bedroom, and I was like, I was standing there, and I was like, wow, he's got, like, naked women behind his door, wow, cool. And he was like, well, do you want to sit on the bed? So I sat on the edge of the bed, and he's like, do you want to come under the covers? And I got up, and I walked out, I was like, yeah, fuck that. And then me and Pookie went over there just, like, for a visit, right? And he was like, oh, and he was, like, showing us the bathroom. He shut the door, turned off the lights, and I fucking knocked him in the face so hard. He was not, when we turned the lights on and opened the door to leave, he was just kind of on the floor, and I was like, well, sucks for you, twin. So we left, and, the second guy, he was a whore, and then he gave my mom cancer, I think, for the second time, which is not fun, like, at all. He's a fucking tramp. It's fucking disgusting. Ew. That guy disappeared real fucking fast. The third guy actually lasted, I think, 4 years. At first, he was all, like, nice and blah, blah, blah. He was, like, quite a bit older than my mom. Not, like 13 years, but when you get to a certain age, it doesn't really matter, right? Unless he's, like, 85 years old. And back her up, buddy. Put your dentures in, grandpa, and just walk away, okay? So, like, he was nice at first, and he actually just recently disappeared, right? And then he started getting really rude, and I wasn't allowed to have my friends over, and it was just making me worse than I already am, and led to something that I don't even want to mention, right? Disappeared. Oof. No, my mom was like, I'm done with you. You're not nice. And he was making my mom anxious and made her mad at us. And we weren't allowed to make any noise in our own home. And it just felt so isolating. And he wouldn't, like, he was never, so in your view on relationships, is spoiled. Not entirely, because there's, like, she just dumped him recently, and now there's a new guy, right? But it's not like bam, 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 bam. This has been over, like, since I was 6 to currently. There's just been 4 guys, right? So that's quite a while. This review on crackheads, yeah. Because, well, she was so depressed from the loss of my father that she wasn't, like, usually she's able to be like, that guy's nice, that guy's not. But because of that, like, the not good guys were like, oh, let's take advantage of that, right? So, yeah. And, like, even with me, I didn't notice it, but with, like, it was horrible. I know. And so this guy, right, she got a new job, she met him because they work at the same place, and he's, like, they were friends, like, they were like, co-workers, and they were friends, and they were like, oh, haha, and then they were best friends. And my mom has, like, not that many friends, so I was like, wow, Mom, you made a friend, good job. Because I get my ADHD from her, and she has it pretty bad, and she's, like, finally medicated for it, so now we're trying to figure out what I need to do, because I've also got a heart problem that I'm not going to go into right now. But this guy, he's so nice. He lets us run around the house. He doesn't hide in my mom's room, and, like, I was like, flabbergasted, because I heard my mom, like, laughing, right? And I was like, whoa, because that's not normal sound, right? I was like, is something wrong, right? So I walked out of my room, they're sitting at the table playing crib, and this guy is just the jolliest fucker I've ever seen. He's like, they've got music playing, and they were dancing around the kitchen, and my mom was just laughing, and I was floored. I was like, I can't even describe, like, I cried. It was happy tears, right? And I was like, wow, I didn't know that was possible, right? So, yeah, there's all that. It's pretty nice, and I've met his kids, and his kids just found out about, like, my mom and him. So, and they're not upset, because their mom isn't, like, all sunshine and rainbows. Their mom is just, like, not very nice, right? So, you gotta give them, like, credit, right? But they're really excited, and their son, he has a son and a daughter, and she loves me, and she's so nice, and their son is friends with, like, my other cousin, that's a guy, like, right? And because me and him, like, my one cousin are almost the same age. He's 14. Yeah, pretty close. And so, but, like, those two get along so well. Still divorced and all that shit. Yeah. But it's, like, crazy, right? And the guy's son was like, he was like, oh, come on, cousin, and, oh, come on, little stepbrother, because he's like, this kid was just so excited. It's like, oh my goodness, new family. Oh my goodness, we sit at their table to eat, because at our house, my mom thinks the table is too expensive and we're not allowed to sit at the table, right? And my mom was like, holy. And this guy is taking us, like, just occasionally for breakfast and lunch. and it was like so amazing. And when like with the one time, like he took us to breakfast, and I had Pookie with me. Didn't mind like at all, right? And we were sitting in the back of the vehicle, and he was driving, and like him and my mom were talking, and it wasn't silent. He would like we were all like talking, singing, laughing. It was just all freaking rainbows and sunshine. And then my mom asked him, "Is this bothering you?" And he looks at her, and she goes, and he's like, "I love the sound of kids talking. I love it." And I was like, "Oh my goodness." But like you can also have parents who hate each other and say, yeah, that was that situation. But it's like it wasn't better for the kids because it was like making the parents neglect the kids, not like on purpose. More like I want to hang out with, like the dad was like, I want to hang out with my kids, but this is all going on, right? So, yay. And my little brother is like he's pretty shy when he meets new people. To this guy, he was open immediately. He was giving him fist bumps and hugs, and I was like, wow. And like I was happy. Like I knew I was happy, but I couldn't, like I can't feel it. Right? It's there, but it's like ugh, I don't even know how to explain it. It's there, but I can't feel it there, so I don't know if it's actually there, right? It's not very, very nice. And it's like even sitting here and being like, what like watching everybody, like they look so happy, why can't I be happy too? It's like, it's weird. It's really weird. I'm gonna go check on Lil Bro, because he's like having a party, and I don't even know. Okay. I am back. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, like, I haven't watched Invader Zim in a long time, but I was sitting here, it's like, man, I need to do, like, pixel art for my room. So, if we're looking in the background, it might be hard to see. I've got a baby goose, a goose, a guitar. There's a sheep right there, Minecraft sheep. Garth from Invader Zim. Right, where is it? Right there. That's a moon. And then the things on my, there's like stuff like right there, and right there, and right there. Those are all like paper cranes that I've connected to my ceiling. And where else? What are other things that you can see? Yeah, but I've got like if we're looking like right there, that's an alien. And then right there, that's a blue star. And if just and then a bee, heart, a Tallulah. And so I've got like a mirror right here, so I'm looking through the mirror behind me, right? But yeah, so it's fun. It's fun. I can't even remember where I was or what I was talking about. I was talking about my mom and her things. Oh, but like I see like somebody said there's a difference between being happy for somebody else and being happy for yourself. Yeah, like I totally agree with that. Yeah, there is. It's just it sucks because I want to be happy for people, but I can't feel the happiness, but I know that I'm happy, but I can't tell. It's like, it's so confusing all the time, and it's frustrating. And then when I get frustrated, and I cry, and then I don't feel like getting out of bed, since I'm a teenager girl, they're like, oh, it's hormones. It's hormones. It's literally just your hormones. Oh, you're crying? Get your hormones in check. Go do something else. Or go take a Midol. Go regulate your hormones. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's not just my hormones, though. I've been feeling this way since I was 8 years old. Like, I was gonna say hormones. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. But if I've been feeling this way since I was 8 years old. And it's been quite some time since then. And I have tried different therapists. And my last therapist, that was like a year or two ago, she'd sit like this. And she had long, very crusty fingernails. And she'd be like, tell me what you see. Can you see your past? No, ho. I can see your nasty-ass fingernails. Not my past. And then when I was younger, there was a different therapist. And she thought it would be a good idea to read me a book about letting go. Right after my dad died, telling me to just let it go. To be happy that it happened. And I cried so hard, and that made me not trust therapists at all. And like, if I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, I want to go to therapy, I want to feel better. But it's hard when you, like, go in there and they're like, what's your goal? And all I have to say is, I just don't want to feel sad anymore. Right? It takes time to find it. Yeah, it totally does. You speak about it all easily. So, yeah. It's just, because like, after so much time, it just feels like a blip. Like, it doesn't matter. And, like, that's in the past. But when I say that, people are like, oh, well, that's so good. That sounds good for yourself, right? But when I see it, it's just like a form of me giving up. And it feels very not good, right? And, like, I feel like I'm speaking about it so easily because I've had nobody to listen to me, because I'm afraid of putting people under stress or making them do stuff that I've done because me projecting my, like, feelings and stuff is making them do what I've done. Not as dire, right? Yeah. But it's, like, super, super hard because there's not many people. And I thought I did find a good person to talk to, right? And I was feeling better. I was finally feeling happier. And then all of a sudden they were like, I can't. And it just, ever since then, I haven't been able to fully, like, I haven't been here, like, recently, just at all. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. And I'm, like, I'm trying to, like, be, like, I need help, like, but when I say it, it sounds like a joke. And I don't mean for it to sound like a joke. It's kind of like a hint. I need somebody to talk to. Right? Liam, is Mom home? But, like, even, like, streaming like this and being able to just talk about how I'm feeling, it feels like you can see me, but I can't see you, so I don't know who's listening to me or what you're gonna do with this information. And I don't know, maybe one day it's gonna be used against me, but that, like, at this point, I could care less. Right? Yeah, no. Just, it's hard not to worry. Like who? Yeah. At least. Oh my goodness. I've been having panic attacks. Not like, panic attacks or anxiety attacks. Just, and like usually when I say, like, oh, panic attack, anxiety attack, like I'm, hold up, I gotta look up the difference so I can figure out which one I'm trying to talk about. Okay. Panic attack. Yeah. I'm also bored browsing, just, yeah. Okay, so I want to say panic attacks, but when you search it up, it's like, panic attacks are intense. trembling, shaking, crying. And I'm like I some of that, yeah, like maybe like, because like when I have a panic attack, I can't breathe. And I had one going through Walmart. And I was doing some shopping, right? And then just out of nowhere, because like my little brother was like being loud and rowdy, Liam stop, don't grab that, put that back. And it's like I got a sudden sharp pain in my chest. I got lightheaded. I couldn't breathe. And we found my mom, and she was like, "Whoa, are you okay?" And I was like, no. But it happens like quite a bit. I think the first one that my mom actually like seen personally was when I randomly started doing a deep clean in my room, and then I laid on the floor and I couldn't get up. Yeah. And like I couldn't breathe and it was horrible, and she was like, go sit outside. So I was sitting outside, and then I was shaking really bad, and I felt like I was having a seizure, but I wasn't having a seizure, and it was horrible. And oh my goodness, okay. So I just remembered something. I have like heart problems is what we've been told, but we're not exactly sure what it is. So it's either I have POTS or low blood pressure, and with the looks of it, it seems like I probably have POTS, right? Because of like, you know, all the symptoms and stuff. And so I've been dealing with this since like grade 7. So that make it like 3 years. Maybe 4. But panic attacks started. And nobody believed me because I was fainting and I didn't feel good at all at random times. So I was called a liar. I was called dramatic. I was yelled at. I was punished. And this year, last school year, in the beginning of the year, we were doing PE and playing soccer, and then after I was standing with my friend talking to the gym teacher, and then everything went black, and I woke up halfway towards the ground, and one of my friends caught me just before I hit the ground. Like I smashed my head into their shoulder, but I was caught like before I hit the ground, and this guy was a new gym teacher. So his first was like, okay, call the office, get this kid's safety, make sure she can stand and walk. And so that was my mom's wake-up call that, no, I'm not just being like, oh, I'm dizzy, and then fainting in front of my friends because, like, it's funny. This is the first time that she realized, like, oh my god, there's something wrong. But, like, she still didn't believe me. So because the office people were like, or the counselor and the office people and the, like, vice principal were all like, take her to a doctor, figure out what's wrong. And they were like, they weren't gonna stop bugging my mom about this. So my mom was like, fine. So she took me to the doctor. Turns out my blood pressure was about, I'm gonna say 5 to 10 times lower than it should have been. And my mom's seeing this. She was like, that's not normal. And so, and after, like, because I had just gotten I used Apple Watch from my auntie, and she, gave it down to me because she got a new one. My heart rate was over 200, which is not good, and it should not have been that high, like, at all. And finally, my mom believed me, and it was, like, a breath of fresh air, like, after all this time, now you decide to believe me. And it was understandable, like, yeah, people do fake stuff. But it's, like, is so frustrating. Right? It was like having no mouth. Like, you wanted to speak, but you just couldn't. Or I felt like the boy who cried wolf, except I never cried wolf, and it was just expected immediately that I was lying. And, like, nothing was actually done to, and, like, even in the doctor's office, like, before, she was like, Leela, stop twitching. Stop drooping your head. What are you doing? Stop making it look like something's wrong. Well, but now it's to you, woman. There was something wrong, severely wrong, that I eventually could have, like, if I didn't pass out in front of that teacher, then there was a good chance that I could have passed out in a not good place and hit my head, brain damage, so much stuff could have happened. And now all I hear every time we're on our way to something is like, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can say sorry now, but that won't change how that made me feel, like, at all. Right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, Kim. Well, my cousin texted me, and she was like, your brother left on the best time. Ryland's playing outside. Girl, you made him leave. What are you talking about? I'm gonna punch her. I'm gonna actually go down there and start freaking swinging, bruh. Yeah, and we try, and he doesn't even hang out with her. He hangs out with my other cousin, right? They get along wonderfully, and then for some reason that's just a problem to her. But, like, I mean, like, pretty much every summer, I get hit with, like, the summertime depression, because everything just kind of stops, right? So I do basketball pretty much for a living, and I do school basketball and club basketball. So I do 2 rounds of basketball in 1 year, or 1 school year, and, like, last school year basketball, we had this coach, and she was just rancid. Somebody had a stick up her ass. I don't know why or how the fuck they got a stick like 5 meters long up her ass, but it was just horrible. She would make us run until we felt like puking, and then threaten us to just quit the basketball team if we couldn't do the drills after she made us run until we almost threw up. And it was just unfair, and she just crushed all of our spirits. I personally, since I've already got stuff wrong up here, her being like, bam, bam, oh, well, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. Military instructor class. Yeah. And, massive freaking water bottle. So, like, there was all that, and when I feel like garbage, it's noticeable. Like, I'm droopy, I can't do much, and I'm obviously not trying my best. Wow. Everything's falling. Shenley Keeper, you dog. But it was horrible. And she got, yeah. Holy. I bumped my desk and everything went, everything crashed. It scared me. Yeah, but I was benched most of the time. She obviously had favorites. I didn't want to go to basketball anymore. And she just made it so hard to even exist, right? Because, I missed kind of a little bit of, more of that basketball because, of, I had doctor's appointments, and it was just during the stuff where it's, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. The drama is small drama. Yeah, but, it went on for months. Just constant berating and talking down to. It felt like we were being, all of us, not just me. It felt like all of us were being stomped on. And it was just horrid. And I hated it. And everybody else hated it. And we all almost stopped going to basketball because of it. And, I was benched more than anybody on my team. Even a kid, a girl, got onto the team that year, had never even touched a ball, dribbled with her nose to her toes. She was put on more than me. And it was obvious, okay, these two people are going to switch out. These two people are going to switch out. These two people are going to switch out. She paired me up with my friend, and personally that made me even feel worse because I was so close to just quitting. I was because it was obvious she thought my friend was better than me, and even my friend was oh yeah, blah, 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 oh, I did so good at that game, oh, did you see me? I was yeah, I saw you. I was practically I was a bench warmer. Yeah, of course, I seen everything that happened. I watched it all, and I was having, a medical issue on court when I was put on. And she would put me on for a minute. And then sometimes not put me on at all. We were told to treat me like you would anybody else. Because we don't know what's wrong with me. I just want to feel normal. So she put me on for a minute, and we all have signals oh, I need to go off, or I need off. And so I was getting dizzy and shaky, and multiple times throughout the past 2 minutes, I was off, and she'd make eye contact with me and be I need off. And one of the times she shook her head at me and was no. And so I was on court, I felt like shit. I couldn't, and I signaled to her off, and then I started getting loopy. So I held my hands to my knees, and I was bent over, and I was I couldn't lift my head. And then I heard her yelling, and I couldn't tell what she was saying, but eventually I heard, "Sit down, just sit down!" And I couldn't sit down because my knees were locking, and if I were to try to sit down, I would have fallen straight onto my back and landed on my head. So I was trying to, like, function, and I couldn't think, and I couldn't see, and I couldn't breathe, and it was horrible, and I was shaking, and I collapsed onto the ground, like, I couldn't, like, and finally, a sub was thrown on for me. After, like, 3 minutes of struggling, asking for help, like, signing, I need off now, there's something wrong, and, I was pulled off of the court by 2 parents, because I couldn't move, and I was propped up against the wall. I couldn't see, everything was blurry, I heard panicking, and then one of the parents were, like, talking, like, why wouldn't you pull her off? She was signaling sooner, like, listen to your players, because obviously there's something wrong. And my head was drooping, and then everything went black, panicking, and then I woke back up, and I was given salt and different stuff, and finally, when I stabilized, my coach walked over, and she was like, I was telling you to sit down. You should have just sat down on the court. What are you doing? And I was trying to explain that I couldn't. And it was horrible. And it was, like, we went to the, like, the office at our school, and we were like, this happened. Other parents have seen, like, my kid do this. And even, like, we had a parent helper on the bench, and even she's seen, and she was like, we need to take her off. She's signaling to come off. And the coach was like, no, she's fine. And then I think that was, like, one of our last games. But, the second last game, we were all sat down, and she was like, somebody was like, well, I don't feel like we're all being put on fairly. And she was like, if you guys want to lose, I can do fair. I'll put you on fairly if you guys want to lose. We lost anyway, you dumb bitch. Because even the people that she put on, we were all just like, it doesn't even matter anymore, right? We got 4th place, though. We were very, very close. No. I think we did better. No, we didn't. That was the year before that. But, I think we got 4th place, or 5th place. And it was just horrible. That was, like, the worst basketball year that I've done. And it was just rancid, and I hated it so badly. So all the things that hurt your confidence, you remember, yeah. And so with club basketball, because I got onto the club team, our instructor, because, like, all of us, like, didn't feel comfortable enough to call our old coach anything other than coach. So this guy's that I like, our basketball instructor, his name is Cody. And he realized how badly we were stomped on, and he was like, we lost our first game that we played with him, and he told us he blames himself, not us. It's not the player's fault. And so we won a couple games and lost a couple games, and overall, even after losing that first game, we all still felt good about ourselves, because when we came off to the bench, it wasn't just like, you guys should have done this better, where was your plays? It was like, you guys did really good playing, but we still need to put in a little more plays, and it was all confidence. Like, and I have never felt that good about losing, and it was so freaking weird, right? So it was like, wow. I was not expecting it. But that second round of basketball was very healing, I feel like, for all of my teammates. And this one girl was, like, gonna quit off the team, and she didn't, thank goodness. Got such nice and luscious hair. I got a haircut, and so nice, so nice. Oh, I love my hair so much. Is it easier to play now that you're aware? Yeah, because, like, before it felt like I was just weaker than everybody else. But now I know, like, oh, there is something wrong. And we told Cody about it. And I was like, but I still want to be treated like anybody else. Like, I don't want to go on for shorter times just because of this. Like, I'll let you know when there's something wrong. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I just, like, I'll brush it for hours. I sound like I have a mental illness. Pretty hair. I'll just sit here and comb through it. It's like, it's wonderful. I love my hair so much. But he, like, completely respected, like, what I said, too. And so there wasn't no, like, well, I'm gonna ignore what you said and do my own thing. It was like, okay, well, I get what you want, and if it doesn't work, we'll see, but we'll test this out. And it did work, and it made me feel a lot better because he actually listened to what I needed and what I wanted. And all the other girls on my team were also really happy with him. There's even, like, moments that were fun that I can even remember. Like, you know that meme that's like, I have a friend named Mila. Mila is my friend. Get up and dance, Mila. Get up and dance, Mila. Get up and dance, Mila. Mila can sit down. And we did that with everybody on our team. And just during a practice. And it was funny. And, like, it was low-key it was amazing. Because, like, moments like that and not getting in trouble is just so fun. And we even, like, we included our coach with it, like, Cody. And, like, even he was laughing. He was, like, having fun, too, along with all of us. So it didn't, like, it was awesome. Liam, my brother keeps coming into my room and wrecking my Rubik's Cube. Low-key's pissing me off. Like, lil' bro, you know what you be doing. Straighten up. But yeah. Okay, so boop. 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 Beautiful. I don't want to do that. But my nostrils are so itchy. Everything is itchy. It's hair. I have so much hair. Okay. I have a friend named yeah. That's I feel like that's all the ranting that I have for, like, right now. Like, about my mental health and stuff. And it's nice when, like, I know people are sitting, like, there and willing to actually listen to what I have to say. Right? Oh, whoops. Okay. Got this red. Right. That was it. Like, obviously, like, there's more, but there's not, like, any that I can think of currently. Right? Okay, so if I have this, it's gotta go this way, put it that way, go boop, 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 bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, beautiful. Okay, gotta go that way, boop, 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 boop. Okay, bring this, so it's gotta go that way, bring it that way, boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Beautiful. These are solves. For this side. Go. Oh, oops. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Okay, beautiful. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. And it's got these two sides to go up and down and bam, 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 bam. All these corners be oakley dokley. Good, not good, not good, not good. So take that, go bam, 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 and not good, good, not good. Okay, bam, 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 bam. Good, 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 good. Flipper straight upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And obviously, I've gone wrong somewhere. Shuckers. Darn it. I have, like, oh my goodness. So close yet so far, yeah. It's like I can solve it. And just sometimes, like, it's so hard. It's so hard. Beep. I have a friend named Mila. Mila is my friend. Get up and dance, Mila. Get up and dance, Mila. Get up and dance, Mila. Mila, go sit down. Flip that fully around. Beautiful. Fully around. Scrape, 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 scrape. And fully around. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh. ASMR. I hate ASMR. It's a pet peeve. I can't listen to it. Like, occasionally I can. Like, just like the one, like the ASMR where, like, a person is, like, whispering into the camera, right? They're like, hear the tapping. Just breathe. Listen to the tapping. I can't. It pisses me off so badly. And it stresses me out. It's just horrible. But I do like rain, like listening to thunderstorms, like that kind of ASMR, right? So I'm a little weird like that. Go that way, so go. ASMR easy. Yeah, I can't. Like, if it's myself eating, I can handle that. I'll be like, crunchy chips. But if I have to, like, listen to somebody purposely do it, it's like, back her up, buckaroo. Back her up. Oh, I got lucky. It's all in one spot. Okay. That's in the right spot. That's not okay. Up and down and up and down. Bam. Something's wrong here. Oh man. So we go up and down and up, bam, down, over. Beautiful. I fixed it. That's good. That's not good. So I go up and down, out, down, out. Good. Not good. Not good. Up and down, down. Not good. 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 Beautiful. Flip. Hey, I did it. I did it. Oh, I did it. Okay. See, we've almost streamed for 2 hours. Nice. Nice. My face is so itchy. I haven't eaten at all today. Now that I think about it, victory. Yeah! Frick. I'm good with hygiene over the summer. I'm good with hygiene all the time. The second it comes to having to take care of myself and feed myself, everything just goes out the window. I haven't eaten since lunchtime yesterday. Do I feel hungry? Not at all. Should I feel hungry? Probably. What am I gonna eat? I don't feel like eating, so. It's a mixture of need and willpower. Not much of willpower. I need to eat. I know I do. No, I stress my boyfriend out a lot, and I feel bad for it. Because I just randomly am like, I don't want to eat today. And he's like, no, but you have to eat. And I'm like, nope. And then he gets really sad. And then so I have to like force something down my throat, which is horrible. I love food too much to not eat. Yeah, I love food too, but just like when like I'm like, man, I'm hungry, and I open the like cupboard or fridge, and I'm like, man, there's nothing here. So I close it and go back to my room. And it's sad, so sad. Like, I would kill for just giant, juicy, thick, medium rare steak right now, well seasoned, cooked on a grill. Okay? I need it, and I'll sit here, I'll turn into a pig. I'm choking. See, this way we don't make pig noises. I choke on my own spit. Cooking stream. Go make a steak. I don't even have steaks though. I would. I totally would. But I just don't have it. I can a supper thing that I can cook. It's a shopping stream. Go buy a steak. Yeah, I don't have any money. I'm poor. I would go buy a steak, but I don't have any money. Job stream, go buy a job. How do I buy a job if I don't have any money? What if I don't have a resume? I don't have a resume. I think you need one of those, right? Go buy a job. Depends on the job. True. Actually, I do have a job. Now that I think about it, I do. Does anybody want to take a wild guess on what that job is? And I got a day off from it today, actually. And most people, it depends on what view you have. Full-time streamer, no. I wish. It depends on what view you have. It's either a job or it's either not a job. But I'm pretty sure the definition of a job is doing something for others to get money. So it's a job, technically. Technically, if we're speaking in technical terms. Somebody just sent me a snap and they've got a Michael Jackson filter. Do you get paid? Your boyfriend should make the steak. Yeah, he should. He should. You get paid for it. Yes, I do get paid for it. I think my boyfriend can cook steaks. Walk up to him, date night idea. You go get a 3-pound sirloin and make it for me. Yeah. So do you guys want to keep guessing on what job it is? A job. Oh, it burns. It burns. Yup. I am licensed for it too. So you don't need it, but I am licensed. Hairdresser, no. No, if I were to just touch somebody's hair, it'd blow up, frizz, and we'd have to just shave it all off. Good guess, though. Stand-up comic. Stand-up comedian? No. Burger flipper. No. I'm trying to think of a hint, so I'm not just saying for no reason. I'm thinking for you. I work from 6 a.m. to sometimes 5 p.m. or 3 p.m. Waitress, no. I work from home. That's your next date. Daytime burger flipper. I think actually being a waitress might be fun. Not like fun, but like going around just being like, oh, I just write down people's orders. That sounds great. And bring out food. Take a fry from somebody I know. Customer service rep. Nope. So now that I think about it, there's like a lot of jobs to pick from, right? I make, okay, ready? I make $40 per day. $40 a day. Every day that I do work. It's kind of sad now that I think about it. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, kind of underpaid. Intention say no. No. It's very common among teenagers, I think. Favorite you are. I know there are people that do the same thing as me that get paid more than me. And I don't get paid, like, on the day. I get paid when I get paid. Sounds pretty bad, but... Child labor. Yeah. Some social media thing? No. No. I'm not a slave. It feels like it sometimes, but no. Just playing with the lotion. No, I don't sell lotion. I don't sell things. No, that would be cool actually. That'd be a nice thing to do, like my free time. But no. It doesn't include electronics. Well, it can, but it doesn't, to do the job, it doesn't include electronics. You are a mystery. Thanks. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. Okay, do you guys want to know? Are you ready to give up now or no? I'm afraid to know. Hints? You want more hints? Okay, so what have I said? Secretly works for me? No. I work from home. I get paid $40. I work from 6 a.m. to 3 or 5 p.m. for the Bee Conspiracy, no. Most teenagers do this for a job. Usually, you're working for other people. No, that sounds bad. In my case, I'm working for a family member. Do we need the big hint? Yeah, babysitting. I do babysitting. I'm a babysitter. And I'm licensed. I'm a licensed babysitter. Ah, of course, yes. Common job. Underpaid. Indentured servant. Same difference. Okay. Yeah, but instead of working for somebody else, I just babysit my little brother for money. Technically, it is still a job and it is still babysitting, so that's why I get told it's not like a job because I'm watching my brother. But if I'm getting money for doing it, it's a job. Okay. Now, do you guys want to hear a funny story? Well, it's not. It's like a funny in a way that I got revenge. Like with when I was getting certified to do babysitting. It is. You can build from that. Exactly. So do we want to hear the story I have from babysitting course, or when like that I took to get certified? Do we want to hear a funny story? So you have a resume. I was paid to stay at home all day. Yeah. I was paid to sit at home and do nothing. Well, actually not nothing. Just watch him. Technically, I'm not babysitting right now. I don't usually stream when I'm babysitting. Usually, actually, I stream a lot later into the night. The only reason I'm streaming so early is because I've had a free day all day. Right? So because I don't want to just randomly spit out stories you guys don't want to hear. So do you guys want to hear the story, like a funny-ish story of like when something that happened when I was getting my certification or certificate for babysitting? What are our thoughts on that? Yay or nay? Watching him and not getting paid. A slave was yeah. Sure. Did you fail? No, actually I didn't. But somebody else did at their own expense. So, okay. I get to the building where we're supposed to be, and I we just had to do like some stuff and like do CPR on baby dummies. CPR on adult dummies, which I passed with flying freaking colors because I was just going, oh, boom, boom, another one bites the dust the entire time. Aced it. We had to write, okay, so we were sitting in a conference room writing a paper. And when I say we, it was just me and a whole bunch of different kids. And we had to write a paper on, I can't remember what it was, but whatever I did, I passed. And so this girl was sitting beside me. I don't remember her name, so let's call her JC. Okay, because if JC. Okay. Ace the rhythm. Oh yeah. So JC wrote a 3-paper essay pretty much when we were just supposed to write a paragraph. And JC turns to me and she's like, "Do you want to read it?" Massive, like, did you see that? How the fuck? Okay. Don't know what that was, but your brain exploded too. What kind of gang signs? Peace. Heart? This kind of heart. Okay, well, that was crazy. Okay. But she's like, "Do you want to read my essay?" Or like, "Look at this paper." And I was like, no, thank you, but, and as I was saying but, because I was going to say, "No thanks, but I'm pretty sure I'm sure you did a good job," right? Because I didn't feel like reading all that, and it's all like in tiny handwriting, so I was like, yeah, fuck that. JC, okay? She goes, straight, full contact into my cheek, like we were doing like a chalk slapping challenge. I spun in my chair, like she hit me real fucking hard, and I went, oh, and it was like holding onto my face, and this guy was sitting beside me, and he watched it. He was like, and like the slap, it hurt so bad, and I had like a bruise on my face. She was just practicing putting that baby in his place. Yeah. So I walk up to the instructor. I'm like holding my bruised cheek. I'm like, this girl just slapped me in the face for not wanting to read her paper. And I show her, and it's all like red and purple. She slapped me real fucking hard. And the instructor was like, "I'll talk to her after." You know what the instructor didn't do? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess, guys. I bet you can't. I bet you cannot guess what the instructor did. Certify her. Yeah. And she didn't talk to her after. She let the girl get away with it. So when I told my mom and showed her the bruise that I had on my face, we sped over to the main building, and my mom walked in with me, and she was like, "This girl just got certified for babysitting after doing this to my kid." And my face was like purple in one spot, and they were like, "Oh my God." And my mom's thing was, if she did this to somebody who didn't want to read her paper, what would she do to a little kid? And they were like, okay, and my mom sat there while she called, right? While the lady called the person's parents and was like, "Your daughter has to take it again. She's not certified." And the parents were like, "What? Why?" And she goes, they tell her what happened. And my mom was just kind of standing there like with a scary look. She looked so scary, and I was like, whoosh. Jeez. And so, yeah. She lost her certificate, had to take it again. She did not get away with that. Thank golly goodness, my bro. Like, could you imagine though if she did get away with that? So, as far as like she had to go in, take it again, and yeah. Do I feel bad? No, not at all. Should I feel bad? No, I shouldn't. Do I feel bad for any child that she babysits in the future? Yes, completely. They have my condolences. But yeah. I won. I hate not being able to find my current bangs. Or like my bangs. Right? Because I go to find them and then I pull out huge strips like this. Not a part of it, right? And then I get that, right? And I'm like, oh, great, that looks good. And I go to grab it on the other side. And I get some, like, lousy ass shit like that. It's like, ew. You won and babies everywhere lost. Yeah. Liam, what do you need, buddy?
What?
What do you need?
I'm hungry and I'm itchy.
You're hungry. Well, what do you want to eat?
I'm really itchy with the mosquito bite. Help.
Okay, well, you're hungry. What do you want to eat?
Peanut butter sandwich with one meat.
Yeah, are you still itchy?
Yeah.
Okay. Be right back, chat.
One last drink.
Okay, gang, I am back. Just had to whip up a quick meal for my little bro. Wait. Come on, I'm slave to society. What? Yeah. Okay, see you. Bye. It's funny, slave to society. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream in 10-ish minutes. Because I don't want to end on I've been just sitting here and talking for 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. Which is crazy. One more story. Let me think. I'm trying to remember a good one. My golly goodness. What other stories do I even have? Okay, wait. Okay, last story. So, last year, like for basketball, you know how you have, well, this was in grade 8. So, you know how you have, good players and then randomly you just get a charity case? And I call it a charity, this kid wasn't special, no mental issues, nothing. I double checked because I was like, oh, is there something wrong? And they were like, no. And we're like, oh. So, this kid, let's call it, I'm just gonna call her kid, okay? So, we're doing tryouts and some grade 7ers came in and they were like, oh, I'll try it out too. And we were like, oh, okay, but we had a solid team. And when I say solid, I mean rock solid. We already knew who was getting on. So, we're sitting there and, it's like, okay, we picked people for our first practice. So we go to the first practice. Everybody see there, it's people that have been on the team before us. Okay, we've got good players. We're set, right? Then, this kid, it's this tall, right? Walks into the gym. And we're like, oh, she's probably going to grab something. She sets up on the bench and goes to practice with us. And everybody's like, what the hell? And everybody was floored because this kid was bad. There was other people that tried out and were much better than her. But she seems like some little muppet. Yeah. She was the teacher's favorite. And her teacher was coaching the basketball team. So she got just a free pass. And she just wasn't good at all, honestly. And she got people kicked off the court because she put in a little sob story. Oh, well, I want to go on so bad. I love being on the court. And then she'd get people that were actually doing good kicked off the court. But we won quite a bit of our games. So I don't feel too horrible about it. Right? But like at the same time everybody was like, why out of like all the people that you could have had on the team, why somebody that's like a foot tall, right? So it was frustrating. It was frustrating because she got special treatment and it was just so weird. And the teacher that was teaching was my teacher for grade 7. So it's like I knew the teacher, and also in grade 7 I didn't have a very good year. So that was also the year that I was in therapy and stuff. And so I just wasn't doing good at all. So her view on me was, oh, this kid breaks down a lot, blah, 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 blah. Let's pick on her. So I got picked on quite a bit. The only year that I didn't get picked on was my first year. My grade 8 teacher. So like when I was in grade 7, the teacher I had the next year was my teacher then. But I was like, I know, but like he taught us how to do layups. And we won quite a bit of games. It was fun. And I kind of forced my way onto the team because originally I didn't get on at all. And I was so distraught because I was like, well, I didn't think I'd actually like doing a sport. So I came home to my mom and I was like, Mom, I didn't get on the team, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, when's the first practice? And I was like, I don't know. So I would sit in and watch the practices. And then the teacher seen that I was like there, and I just kind of sit in the corner with a basketball, shooting the shots and layups and stuff. And then somebody quit the team. I can't remember who it was. So there was a free spot, and I just slid right into that spot like freaking butter on toast. And it was amazing, and I had such a wonderful year, and I don't remember this, obviously, but apparently I said to that teacher that's like, oh, you should totally have me in your class next year. You totally put me in your class next year. You should be my teacher next year, because, like, the guy was, like, really funny, and he was nice, and it was like, wow, nice teacher. And I ended up getting into his class the next year, so, like, when, I'm like pretty sure I was his favorite student, 90% sure, because on his birthday, right, I spent like 2 hours at home baking a cake from scratch, like a big cake from scratch, and I brought it to school, decorated it, put candles on it, and I surprised him. And I walked into the classroom with this massive cake where I was like, happy birthday! And it fed 2 classes, like both of the classes he taught. And I got so many thank yous. They cleaned the plate right off. There was not a piece of cake left on it. Hello, I like your Wallen lights. Oh, thank you. I like my Wallen lights too. But it was like awesome. Are you tall? Been watching the Sophie Cunningham memes. I am 5'4". If that's tall, I guess. Maybe 5'5". I've been growing rapidly. Right? I'm like, my chair's like 2 feet off the ground. Or like, yeah, about 2-ish feet off the ground. I'm pretty tall. And I have no idea what you're talking about. Sophie Cunningham memes. I don't know who that is. Should I? Should I know who that is? Frick my freaking chungus life, bruh. I mean, all I saw from women's basketball. Oh! I play the game. I don't watch it. I feel like that's kind of bad. I like maybe I'm tall. Yeah. There's like one girl that's taller than me on our team, but other than that, I feel like I'm the second tallest. Like, and I was thrown around positions quite a bit. I've never been a post. I've either been a guard or a wing. I think that's what it's called. It's been one or the other. I was thrown between the two quite a bit. And then I think I was put in as a guard. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a guard. But I'm also, like, really thin. Like, anorexic almost. I'm just kidding. Just joshing. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream in, like, 20 seconds. Not on the dot. More like I'm using this time to say bye. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes and, like, 5 seconds. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, good night. Well, I'm not going to bed. It's 3 in the afternoon now, but good night for you if you're going to bed right now. What time is it for you? I keep forgetting people aren't in the same time zone as me. What's your time? What's your O clock? In Europe. Oh, you're in Europe. Military time. Slick. So like wait. Almost midnight. Okay, I was like, oh, Google, you're my friend, right? Almost midnight. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Wait. Are you a British person? Or no? I feel like there's more places in Europe than that. There definitely is. Just usually when people are like, I'm from Europe, they're like, British. Oh, Dutch. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna skedaddle now. Rot in the bed behind me. That's absolutely trashed. I'm so sorry. I usually make my bed. Look, I've got the hair curlers. I have no idea how to use them though. I don't even know I have them. Usually I make my background all like nice and preppy, but today I just kind of sat down and I was like, okay, click. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my stream. I don't know when I'm streaming next. I should stream, I think, at least 3 more times this month, hopefully, because I'm trying to get affiliated. No idea what that does, but I'm trying to get there. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning, good night, and good evening to anybody who's obviously in different European. Oh, thank you. And I will see you in the next one. If you're not following, follow, turn on notifications so you get notified when I go live next. And yeah, that's it. I will be posting this on YouTube. My YouTube is linked in my bio of my channel, I think. Check it out if you want to look back on older streams. And yeah. Bye. I click this button and I click this. Okay, bye.